Hey everyone, welcome to Positron Plays, a game you've probably never heard of. Give an intro here. So the Alpha 1 solar system contains 3 planets. The inhabitants of these planets have been at war for 7 months. Invaders from the distant star NGC 1611 are in position to take over all 3 planets. The Alpha 1 Federation has dispatched 3 pilots to NGC 1611. We must terminate the invaders' power source on NGC 1611. Or NGC 1611, however the heck you want to say it. This is Xardion. It is a platformer RPG on the Super Nintendo. This is a game that I have a fondness for, and I'm going to do bad at selling it because I think it's pretty terrible. But I really enjoy it, and I think I've beaten it a total of once, so this will be interesting. And we're going to get right into it. I think I'm going to throw us right into a cutscene. Alert! Detection of a high-level mechanical life form. Called Arms. And he has got Pantera. Should rescue Pantera? Destroy Arms. Or Panthera? Panthera? Pantera? I don't know. That's us on the left. Energy connectors linked and combined. So, this is the base. Let's get out of here. We still haven't destroyed Arms yet. Even if we eliminate him, he may reappear later. Hey, this is us. Okay, so. Yeah, this is an action platformer RPG about mechs. Trying to save, I guess, a set of planets. And so there's some really interesting things about this game. This is a game that I know about because as a kid, I rented it a couple of times. I think it was one of those things I was like, oh, this looks interesting and weird. Let's try this out. And I had a good time with it. But there are a few things about this game that are pretty interesting. There's a persistent level system. It's actually got an autosave. A pretty friendly autosave, which is pretty uncommon for the time. And we'll get into the character switching as well. You have 3 characters to control. There's a reason that I'm only showing one of them now, and that is because I am absolutely going to die. There we go, we just leveled up, so we got a little more health. Now you're probably thinking, what the heck are those weird things that make the high-pitched sound that I'm picking up? Those are usable items. And some of them might be power-ups too, and abilities. So if we go into the status screen here, so we can see our 3 mechs. Triton got the Act Plasma here. And this menu is really weird too because there's no indicator that you're in a particular menu. So like if I press the A button, now I'm in this menu. I have to move down before I'm. Oh, I lost it. There we go. Oh. And then we can select something else. When I was a kid, I'm pretty sure the first time I played this, I never knew how to access that second menu. So I just never used any of the items, and they're very useful. And one of the interesting things about this game is you have infinite lives, and your XP carries over. So one of the strategies is really just trying to get as far as you can, and then just die horribly. You got thrown back to the level select or the start of the stage. And you can just keep going. So the way I'll probably do this, so first of all, here we go, we have something here. Transport switch is at the end of the low tunnel. Your best suited Pantera, go. I'm gonna try to get a little more XP here before we do that. Yeah, so this switch we can only get with Pantera, so we'll switch. So this is Pantera. Always low to the ground. It's a pretty decent jump. Can actually still crouch. It actually makes you slightly lower. We'll zip our way up here. Sound effects in this game are very chunky and weird. Alright, so this is another ability. That's for our second mech. We'll hop back down here. I probably should have actually killed those enemies with Triton here, but that's okay. Now when you die, your health and ammo are refilled completely. There we go, so we leveled up again. You don't get a free refill on leveling up though, which is rough. Alright, we've already got our first boss, which is Arms. It's Arms again. Maybe now we'll finish him. This boss is hard. Every boss in this game is hard, because your mechs are just absolutely terrible. So we can only hit him in the eyeball. We can't fire through the arms there as they were. And he has quite a few attacks. As far as I know, there is no pattern to it. It is just completely random what he decides to do at any given time. Ooh. I think we just need to duck here. I might actually be able to kill this in one try. Because to be honest, I practiced before I started this video. Alright, this attack usually gets me. Sometimes his arms are open here, sometimes they're not. Nope, he got me. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this LP, I think, is if I have things to show off, I'll do the retreads. If I don't, then I'll make a bunch of cuts. Yep, here we are, back at the start. But again, we have infinite lives. So we didn't actually lose anything, which is great. And we'll show off Xardion here. Now, something that certainly came up, whoops, very early. So these are, just to go through, this is a time bomb. There's ammo. The save, I think, drops you at a checkpoint if you die instead of the start of the stage. Missiles are 3 homing missiles, and sub-tank will refill your health completely. Alright, so this is Xardion, which is kind of a weird scarab beetle priest. And we swat at things with our antenna. It's odd. Also has a pretty strong spell to start with, right at the start. And when I use that, I'm gonna, I mean, it already occurred once, but I'll make another warning that this game has a lot of flashing lights. So, if you are sensitive to those things, be aware. Now what is interesting too is that Triton, I believe, is the only one who can fire multi-direction. And the items always respawn, so you can get infinite items just by replaying the stage, and you can actually select earlier stages. In fact, that'll become pretty important later on. And if you're wondering, why am I playing this weird old game? I mean, why not? Okay, we're gonna use the spell, watch out flashing. So we do this, does this weird animation, everything will freeze, and they, I think, take lethal damage no matter what. Yeah, I think any standard enemy, I don't think it works on bosses, but I think any standard enemy pretty much just instantly dies from that. So it's pretty great. It doesn't take that much ammo to use either. We'll see Act Plasma from Triton as well. Just haven't gotten a real good chance to use it yet. There we go, we got level 2. Xardion. We probably should level up Pantera. The truth is that Pantera's kind of terrible. It's just not a good robot. I'm gonna switch here, actually. You can kill these guys, just they'll come to the ground, but it's a little risky. The truth of the matter is that Triton is pretty much the better of the robots, in my opinion. Oops. Oh, jeez. The menu thing always tripped me up. And that's not just like a recording thing either. There is just no indication that you're on any of those menus. It is very strange. There we go. Something is also interesting about this level is that the enemies don't respawn when you go off screen, and that is not the case for all levels. Level 2 has a pretty nasty habit of spawning enemies, or respawning enemies as you go off screen. I don't think picking up the abilities a second time does anything. There's definitely a lot in this game they expect you to just kind of figure out. I don't recall the manual being particularly explicit about those rules. Now, unfortunately, the missiles are entirely useless against arms because the arms in question will pretty much always block your shots. But let's give it another shot here. I might get a chance to use Act Plasma. This is probably where I'll start making the cuts, because, you know, you've seen this stage 2 times now. As far as I know, there's no way to destroy the actual arms. It's also worth noting, it's probably not immediately apparent, but these mechs control, like, absolute sludge. It constantly feels like you are in the world's worst water level. I'm not even going to risk it here. Ooh, this is a good opportunity. Can I get an Act Plasma out there? Took quite a bit of damage there. Now, I could use a... uh-oh, what are you going to do? I could use a health kit, whatever they're called, sub-tank. I think, actually... Oh, that's not what I meant to do there. I think, actually, if I equip those, I think they will automatically be used. I should actually try that. In case you're wondering also, you know, how do I know when this enemy is going to die? You don't. You just kind of guess and hope. I don't have an input display going on, so you can't really see it, but this game also drops inputs like crazy. You got, oh, there we go. Damn. The real win for this boss is when it does the circling orbs and also is firing or has its arms open. That's kind of like your best chance. We gotta be getting close. Also, just putting out a casual reminder, there we go. This is the first boss of the game. That's gotta be one of the most brutal first bosses in a lot of games. I mean, that's a bit intense. And we get bonus experience for killing a boss as well. Not a lot, but some. Then we can move on. A planet covered by water. The ocean sphere is home to Triton. So this is Triton's home planet. The first 2 stages take place on this planet. We actually do get a full refill when we kill a boss. I don't think I knew that. We'll start seeing some other mechanics here too. Oh, jeez. So yeah, so this item, we can't get to this. As far as I know, there is no way to get to this right now. Maybe we can use LCs for it? No. Yeah, so as far as I know, there's no way to get to that right now. These platforms, you can actually, yeah, the cannon's on a flotation device, destroy it. So it's giving you a hint. Maybe be able to ride it in the air. Oops. This enemy, this whippy worm thing, doesn't always appear. In fact, it pretty rarely appears. Oh, there's a passageway down here. Life form signals ahead. Is it the enemy? What do we got here? What the hell is that? Careful, there's some unusual readings here. Let's turn this octopus into sushi. Wow, he's too strong for us. We'll be back. Yeah, so this is just a cutscene. We can't do anything with this right now. We'll come back to this much later. For the meantime, we'll just get the heck out of there. And this should be... I believe that is Panthera's ability, which is called Torch. and it's terrible. It's just a forward shot. I don't think it does any more damage than a standard shot. And we're dead. There is actually an item over there. I don't remember what it is though. Try again. So whenever we die now from this point, we can select any stage that we've already been to. So we could actually go back to stage 1 if we wanted to and collect more items. Now, I'm not going to do that right now. But it is nice to have the option. So we should get another level on Alcides here, and then we'll probably switch to... Can I kill all of these with this? I don't remember if you get the XP if you kill them this way either. Let's find out. You do, okay, that's good to know. Now there's nothing up top that's worth getting. There is also an upper path here that has, yeah, we can go on top of this ship. Oh, there goes that worm. Okay. Yeah, so there's an item over here. I don't remember what it is, if it's a power-up or if it's just a collectible. There's also no way to know. Again, I think I've said this, but there's no way to know what you're picking up unless you just monitor your inventory. Oh no, we have to, yeah, so we have to break this. If we went up there, there's actually a wall of water. Can we actually... Well, that's interesting. Do we actually need to find that out first? I don't think I ever... Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, so you actually have to get the prompt first before you can destroy that. How about that? So yeah, we gotta go all the way back up to here now. This is actually a good time for Panthera because... Oh, I should select Torch. I might as well show that off. Yeah, we'll get the missiles just in case. In fact, let me show off those missiles. There they are. Alright. Synergy wave is strong. Sonar readings indicate submerged control unit. Let's go locate it. So this is the control unit. There we go. Yeah, so I think you just actually have to be prompted for that, and then once you're prompted for it, you can destroy it. But unfortunately, now we have to go all the way back. Whether or not enemies will respawn again is kind of unknown. It's a little finicky. Speaking of finicky, these jumps. I think we have... Yeah, this torch... Ah, this thing spawned again. Oh, jeez. It's probably better if I just become deceased here. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get through. I might as well use torch at this point because... is that guy gonna... It is. There we go. He got me. Alright, we'll probably go through... Is Triton damaged right now? Not sure. We should get the next level on Panthera. But we can basically just pretty much go straight to the boss here. This is pretty dicey. I've also noticed for whatever reason these enemies in the second stage give less XP than the enemies in the first stage. Not quite sure why. Yeah, the only real advantage of Torch is that it has a slightly larger hitbox. Not quite sure what use it is other than that. really like to get this level. Look out. Gotta remember that we are absolutely made of paper. Now we don't have to destroy that that object again, which is nice. Ooh. I want to get this level before. You don't get the level until you're actually. There we go. Okay, so let's switch. They're both damaged, but maybe I can use the sub tank here. That is unfortunate. Now, if I do take a death here, I'd like to finish this level on this recording. So if I do take a death, then I'll just, you know, make a cut and get back to the boss. You can't actually fire down as Triton, but you can only fire down like once. It's very finicky. Thought I could sneak through there. Alright, next boss. Let's try this. We'll see what happens. These water sprites are ugly. Let's vaporize them. So the secret of this boss is, I have no idea. Okay, so it does auto refill. That's good. This boss is also not always vulnerable, and I don't quite know how it works. So the best option here is to try to dodge this high and then go back low. At least that's the best way I've figured out to resolve it. This is also another good example of bosses are just brutal. Okay, let's try to go up. This boss just has like an astronomical amount of health for being this early in the game. Alright, we want to dodge high. You don't get just a ton of opportunities to attack it either. I wonder if I can actually attack it from that left raised bit there. Can I just hit it from here? I can. That's actually very useful. There's also no auto fire, so my thumb is having a grand old time here. Now the trouble is going to be, if I don't kill these in time... You know what? Maybe we can use some missiles here and speed this up. I don't know how much damage the missiles actually do. Oh, it does... It did insta-kill those, but then he just immediately spawned another stat. That is interesting. I'm gonna have to switch back to the sub-tank here. Alright, dodge high. Those orbs also mildly home in on you too, which is rude. But I think they can only home upwards. I can't believe this thing is still alive. Holy crap, help me. Oh no, I stand corrected. There we go. Whew. Alright, and we've completed the ocean sphere. Got a nice level up there and a refill. And away we go. Holosphere, Panthera's home planet, has a hollow center, and we will continue this next time. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.